ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU Mix Bomber and welcome! This is Starcraft 2, guys! Do you see it? Well, I see it. I have been actually playing it since the very release on Midnight Opening. I am extraordinarily happy. And what you see now is my first videocast since the Starcraft release. It has been a while, but first, I had to, play a lot of campaign and play some multiplayer. So that was the first thing. The second thing, for the last 2 days, I had a very serious headache. So that's the reason why I didn't spam so many VoDs as I promised right after the weekend. But now my headache is gone and I can spam some videocasts. So before we start, I have 2 requests. The first one, please tell me your feedback about the game sound. I mean, it do not remember the settings that I had in the beta, so I had to kind of restart them and take a guess at what's working and what is not. So if the in-game sound is too loud, or if I am too loud, or if anything else is too bad, then please let me know. It is very important for me. The second thing is, please do not hesitate to post me links to replays. I mean, it is really helping me a lot instead of just browsing through tons of games that are posted on the game replays and finding that all of them are bad. So please, if you have a good replay and you are from, I don't know, Platinum, Diamond, let's say even Gold League, then please, just email me, I mean PM me on the game replays or excuse me, or on YouTube. I will really enjoy it. Now, let's go into the game itself. We've got 2 players as usual on 1v1. Escaping Jail, a nice nick I must say, and his opponent is Mulitz, playing as Terran. So I want you to know, I normally would not want to make this videocast because it is Protoss versus Terran, and in the last couple, since the Starcraft 2 is out, I mean, officially out, not the beta, but the Starcraft itself, only 2 games in ladder matches have not been Protoss versus Terran. I mean, the games that I had, right? So I am always the Protoss guy, and my opponent is always Terran, and always my opponent is going for a bio build with ghosts. I am so sick of this build, I cannot even express it. I mean, come on! Not only it's overpowered, because yes, EMP is overpowered, I do not care what you say, it is, that is the fact. But also, I mean, the same build order from the opponent in every single game. I do not care that now I can try to counter it. If my opponent is less skilled than I am, then I can actually counter it. If not, then I can't, because this is overpowered. But come on, the same really matchup every time I play on League Match. This is so annoying. I really want to play some Zerg, I want to play some Protoss, or even Terran with other build than Bio Ghost build. And let's see what those guys are creating. Well, it looks like a standard Bio build so far from the Terran, and a standard build from the Protoss. Actually, not really, he should have more. There we go, he's going for an early Stargate, so he's going for the AD units, possibly Void Ray Harassment, which is kind of popular. Well, it was in beta, now it isn't. So that's what is happening so far. And of course, there is a Ghost Academy. I choose a bad replay to cast. I hate myself already. I do hate Ghosts, and they can say that this replay is going to be short because of this Ghost Academy or something. I mean, I so hate it. And by the way, all of you guys that say, hey, there was EMP in Starcraft 1 and it was all balanced, think twice. I am not even going to bother explaining to you what the difference was between the Starcraft 1 EMP and between this EMP. If you cannot figure this out, then I do not want to talk to you. I know, a bit harsh words, but that's... you have to think about the difference between one EMP and the other. There is a big difference, trust me, on that one. If you do not know it, then you can simply turn your Starcraft 1 and 2 on and check the differences. It will be kinda big, I assure you. So what do you see right now? Oh, there is a Phoenix coming out, so we do not see Void Rays. So that's the difference, and it is actually accelerated, or any way you call it, chrono boosted. Excuse me, I never really look at the names of the abilities I use. And we are going to see some Phoenix on the battlefield. Phoenixes? Phoenixi? I do not know how to spell it. I guess Phoenixes, but I could be very much wrong. So he did scout out that there is a ghost. An insanely overpowered guy. I mean, there is a lot of ways that could be, a lot of things that could be done to underpower him. I mean, there is a billion ways to nerf the MP, and I'm really shocked that nobody's even trying to do so. I mean, it's okay if somebody makes a bad nerf, and that has to be redone because it actually made the Ghost useless against Protoss, and we do not want this. We want EMP to be used, but not to be overpowered, right? But it is okay if you make a couple of patches that are wrong, just to make that final one that is actually awesome. It was the same in Starcraft 1, right? We had to wait a couple of years with bad patches, but in the end we got an amazing game, and that's what we all want. So, excuse me for the rant there, but I think it was kind of necessary. And by the way, there are oh, poor prop, and there are many Terran players that agree with me, I mean it, and they are usually Diamond or Platinum, so just to let you know. So there we go, the Terran attack force actually reaching the Protoss base, but there is this force field with a very powerful ability and a very important one for the Protoss that is stopping the Terran from being owned right now, and EMP being used, and there we go, there is, oh my, the Phoenix are going to destroy, kill this, yeah, there we go, the Ghost is going down, now they are annihilating those Marauders, and the Protoss army is on the run right now, excuse me, the Terran army is on the run, and the Phoenixes, whatever, are pawning. Oh my, I so love this game already. Phoenixes destroying a Ghost, sniping the guy. It's so epic. And you know, in large, this could be kinda easy in this battle, but I hope that this will continue during the game, because in large battles, it is actually sometimes kinda hard to spot those little guys that are just a little bit more different than the Marines, and to spot them in a big chunk of Marines. So it requires micro, and oh my, there is even more Phoenixes that are right now trying to harass the enemy coming. Let's see at the income stats. Well, as you can see, the Protoss of course has more probes. This is usual. The Protoss, the Terran always has less workers, but he's got his mules, right? So he does not need all those workers, and he's still always going to pump out as many workers as possible. So, oh man, as you can see, the Terran players are actually terrified enough to make a bunker. It is always safe thing to make a bunker. Excuse me, I want to see something. I'm playing against a guest, so nobody is interrupting me, and oh, there is continuous music on, excuse me. Yeah, and there is a music right now, so this was kind of straight. But anyway, yeah, as I said, I'm playing as a guest, so nobody can interrupt me while I'm making a VOD. This happened to me once in beta, and since then I will always play as guest. I mean, there was no guest in beta, but by then I did not have to log in at all to be able to play a replay. So the guest account is pretty useful indeed, and as you can see, Moritz is simply going deeper and deeper into the bio build, and what he should have done right now is to start switching into the 4 build. 4 support Phoenix is bad, and if we have 4 support, those guys will be dead. Oh, there they are! Phoenixes are making another one, but there they are! The missile turrets are going to own them, and there is a bunker savaged, so there is no reason to make it anyway. But there we go, the Phoenixes are having big troubles right now because they cannot do anything to those missile turrets, and they can eat them for breakfast, and I mean it. Excuse me. As you can see here, I need a